Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. This is Angie Kurosaka. I'm your current ANNA president, and I come to you this evening with the State of the Association address. At the end, feel free to submit questions in the Q&A tab. All of the questions will be collected and we'll provide a comprehensive response to any of the questions asked in the next e-news. So with that, we will get started. I think all of you has seen my logo from the Nephrology Nurses Week, but I like to start with this because it helps ground me and all things that we've done during my year of presidency under Nephrology Nurses Give Hope. My year has really been about building new relationships, expanding our reach in the industry, and showing others what nephrology nursing has to offer. ANNA benefits as an organization and as individuals when we embrace and nurture diversity in all of its dimensions. I had 4 goals that I announced back in Fort Worth in May, and those 4 goals were executing ANNA's new strategic plan, diversity, equity, and inclusion, advocacy, and the website redesign launch. And we'll talk about each one of those a little bit more in depth as we go along. I wanted to give a progress report though, and this is very subjective. This is just my opinion, how I've graded ourselves in execution of meeting those 4 goals. So I would say that we're about 60% on our new strategic plan. And what I mean by that is the strategic plan is really 3 years, but there were things that we really wanted to get done at the beginning of this year for the next 10 months. And so we're about 60% into that. I think we're making really great progress, and I'm pleased with everything that we've done as an association. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. The DEI committee has added some new members, and they've been working hard and providing the board of directors with feedback on some of our policies, looking at them through a DEI lens. We do review all of our policies every 2 years, so that will maintain the same schedule. In addition to that, the board of directors approved to hire a consultant to help the DEI committee, and I'll speak more to that in just a moment. But we're making good progress towards the end of this year now in the DEI committee and work that they are doing for the association. We have much to do still, though. Advocacy, I would say that we're about 80% of what I was hoping to really see this year. Our advocacy has been exceptional, led by Donna Bednarski and several others, and the Health Policy Committee under Deb DeGree. So they've been doing really a whole lot of work along with our consultant, Jim Twaddell. So great job on that. And then finally, the web redesign launch. So we are on track to relaunch our new website beginning in January. And I am super excited about that. And I hope you will be too as an end user. Our goal to achieve all of those is to be innovative, inclusive, and accessible. And I think if any of you know me, you'll know that I talk about being innovative. So let's talk about the House of ANNA. This is our strategic plan. You've seen this slide several times. Our mission has not changed. The American Nephrology Nurses Association improves members' lives through education, advocacy, networking, and science. And we do that through 3 focus areas. The board felt like we had 3 areas we wanted to focus on. And within those 3 focus areas, we have lots of supporting targets. But our focus areas are infrastructure, people, and brand. We're going to start and talk just a few minutes about the pillar of infrastructure. Our goal was to invest in our infrastructure by improving our technology, our systems, and our processes. Our goal statement for that was over the next 36 months, ANNA will reinvest in the infrastructure of the organization by improving its technology, systems, and processes, while also evaluating and investing in our people, including staff, leadership, and additional stakeholders. Very lofty goal. So for the strategies, we had 4 strategies I'd like to call out, and you can see that it points to each one of the slides or bullets from the previous slide. My apologies. So number 1 is evaluate the current state of operations, including processes, staffing, and systems through an organizational assessment. Number 2, assess our current offerings and efforts to ensure relevance to our audience. Assess our current governance model, including the volunteer leadership and membership models, to ensure it meets the needs of our current landscape. And 4, create a new organizational infrastructure and system to support a potentially different model for ANNA. So how have we done? Well, the website is scheduled to launch in about mid-January 2023, which supports our strategy 1. Member surveys were sent, and that's really what we used to begin to understand what the members wanted in a new updated website. Also, the new online forum is coming within the next 6 months to allow users a better online forum experience. I really think that that'll come online somewhere around the February, maybe early March timeframe. We have our fingers crossed for them. So right now, our open forum is really more of a static forum, and in our new forum, it'll be more real-time, and you'll have better connections with your colleagues across the United States and around the world. Policies are being updated through a DEI lens to ensure diversity, equity, and inclusivity. A chapter alternative task force was created to review our current governance structure related to chapters, with the final report back to the board in November of 2022, and that was completed. Cindy Richards led that task force. They came up with some amazing ideas. It was very thorough, and I really appreciate all the work that all of the members of that chapter alternative task force participated in. The board of directors has the recommendations in the report for their review, and then in December, Cindy has been invited to attend the board meeting so that she can answer any questions from the board of directors, at which time a vote will move on from there. Our various volunteer committees have done really wonderful things already, and they've put in well over 50 hours of meetings to advance the association. You know, it takes a lot to make this association work, and we're all volunteer leaders, including myself. And so the sheer fact that we've already had over 50 hours just in the first 6 months of my presidency is frankly remarkable, and I'm probably understating that number a lot. And then we've provided support to some of the chapters that were affected by the recent devastating hurricanes, both in Puerto Rico and in Florida. As I mentioned earlier, we're in the process of identifying and selecting a paid DEI consultant, much like our health policy. This consultant will work with the DEI committee for continuity. It's important to have that continuity as members roll on and roll off that particular committee as they do the others, provide facilitation and expertise, and help the DEI committee create educational modules for all of the membership. So we are super excited. The RFP, which is request for proposal, has gone out. We're in the process of waiting for people to submit a letter of intent. From there, then we'll review all of the applications once they're received, and the board of directors will start going through the process of selecting a consultant. We hope to have all of that work done likely by the February board meeting, and we will hopefully also have the person in Palm Springs at our May National Symposium. So moving on to the pillar of people, you are the future of our association, and your voice matters. It matters in the past, it matters now, and it will matter in the future. The goal statement for the pillar is to improve the experience for all stakeholders through a better understanding of our membership, enhancing the diversity within the association, and adopting a holistic approach to individual and professional development. Some of the strategies is map the current member experience, to identify opportunities for innovation and improvement, expand our membership by first understanding our key demographics and then addressing our needs across multiple areas based on that information, audit our membership data to understand member personas, which will drive our communication, engagement, and recruitment efforts, develop an annual retention and recruitment campaign reflective of today's post-pandemic landscape, and establish a grassroots marketing campaign to create a bottom-up groundswell approach to raising awareness of our community. So how have we done? We created the ANNA ambassadors. We've created the Hope Leadership Challenge, which was very successful. And we also have a very active health policy committee with advocacy for nurses and patients with kidney disease. I think many of you participated in this, and so I just wanted to shout out and give a big thank you to everybody that submitted and all of the winners that won the gift card. So we really appreciate you submitting and hope you had fun playing along. Our ANNA Ambassadors program is available on the ANNA website, and we are still seeking members to become ambassadors. So we want you. Please go to the website and consider being an ANNA ambassador. The pillar of brand, ANNA must continue to be recognized, to be the recognized brand for our specialty, one that is relevant, identifiable, contemporary, and seen as the primary resource for our profession. I think some of you are receiving, I know I received mine today, the new Contemporary Nephrology Nursing. I was quite excited to get that new textbook. It is amazing. It's beautiful. Thank you to all the authors and reviewers who spent countless hours, and for Sandy Bodine to really be our editor. We appreciate all of that hard work. Our goal statement. ANNA will increase its visibility within the industry and among the public by enhancing its brand, the brand experience, and our brand assets. To accomplish this goal, we will deliver a new experience to our stakeholders through a modern experience, increased accessibility, focused educational offerings, and industry-wide representation. Some of the strategies for brand is to conduct a brand and content audit inclusive of visual assets, a communication plan, and member-focused content to serve as the foundation for a gap analysis for a new approach to communicating to our stakeholders. Redesign ANNA's public-facing brand assets and experience to ensure that they're relevant, clear, and accessible. And assemble a communication strategy aimed at increasing the awareness about nephrology and kidney disease within the nursing community and to the public. So as you can see, nephrology nurses do give hope, and you all have been helping others through your positive empowerment in everything that you do. The Feed Your Kidney program was hugely successful. We had over 25 applications. We awarded 13 chapters, I believe, to go out and partake and giving back in their communities around the country, which was very heartwarming. If you had an opportunity to see our latest e-news and the ANNA update, you'll see lots and lots and lots of pictures from that. So thank you again to all who participated. Together, we are advancing the future of nephrology nursing. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me the first 6 months of a dream job. I have loved every minute, traveling and meeting people and talking to industry and collaborating with others, advocating on your behalf from a legal standpoint and an advocacy standpoint to CMS and others. And I just look forward to the remainder of my presidency and the future of ANNA. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful evening.